Hello guys, welcome to VFX Therapy, and today I'm gonna show you how I've created this explosion FX. So this is my setup looks like. First, I have this anticipation particle system, and which is this flash. Basically, I'm scaling down the quad of this particle system, and I'm changing size over lifetime with this curve. And then I've created this dissolve shader, and this is the texture I've created in Krita, and it's a very quick texture sheet I've created. If you want, you can download this project from the link below. So this is my second particle system, which is flash, and basically I've used the same shader for it, and I'm using this radial gradient texture. And let's come to the main effects, which is the core explosion. And here what I'm doing is moving this forward to the upward direction and then dissipating it. So this is the explosion graph. Here we have vertex offset. Basically with this we are distorting the sphere. As you can see, like these spheres are not perfectly spherical, it's distorted. So with the help of this node and with this texture, we are distorting it, and then we are projecting as a triplanar projection, so that there won't be any seam. And then we have color transition. It controls the contrast of the color. And then this is the main part. So this is Y gradient upward node setup, and here I'm using a world position node. Here I'm using a green channel only because we have to move the gradient in the Y direction. And then we have this step node so that we can control the contrast of the gradient, and this is the transition variable, and this parameter I'm animating in the timeline. Yeah, so that's why how we are getting this effect. The main reason why we are not animating with the custom data is because with particle system we can't animate the world position values. So yeah, so this is how we are animating this fire in the upward direction. Then we have another particle system, and this is a circular smoke. I've just duplicated the core explosion particle system, and I just made some changes just to make it more randomized. Okay, and then we have particles. So this is the particles, basically a flickering particles. For this also I've created a texture sheet of 4 particles, and then I'm controlling the emission of it from the custom data, and the graph looks like this. And I've added a noise module so that it will move in a noisy manner. And at last we have the trail effects. So for this we have this texture of the trail, and I'm using the dissolve trail shader. It's a very basic setup, same thing, color transition and alpha transition, but we're not using vertex streaming because with trail it doesn't work. Any of the data which you send from shader to particle system, with trail it won't work. So if you disable it, then also your trail would work. And here I'm just playing around with the trail modules. You can check out the setting which I've used. and the size over lifetime, and that's it. And that's it how I've created this Stylize Explosion FX. I hope you guys learned something. You can download this project from the link below. And if you like the video, consider subscribing to it and hit the like button. And see you in the next one.